Okay, this is where I'm at. I got the front pipe on and the rear pipe. Now, getting a socket in here is a little bit trickier. So what I did is I have a little universal joint, a 1/4-inch drive, and it worked okay. So the next step is, these are already torqued down. The next step is putting these two slip-ons nuts on here. Let me drop the camera here. Damn, those are pretty hard to put on. There we go. Okay, that's what that one's in. And how the hell's this one gonna go? Huh. Guess I need to read the instructions. Let me check this out here. Let me turn the camera off here for a second. All right, got the two clips that comes in the kit, one on each side, and they'll go on the bracket here. Slide them in here, and then there's two tabs where the springs will push them both together. Once it's all set in here, then you want to go ahead and tighten up your exhaust nuts. All right, I got the exhaust all put on. Those are tightened up. The front ones, I got the baffle put back on there. O2 sensors are connected while the front one is. The back one I got to connect it, which it just clips on. There's no way that you could put this on backwards or the wrong way. It only goes in one way. So let's put this in right now, and you're gonna hear it click. There, just a very minimal click. Now these springs here, I have a set of vice grips, and what you do is you just hook it up right there. Now let's try the backwards. The back one first, or the front one first. And let's see where we're at right here. Oh, and there it is. As a matter of fact, I can't do this with the camera in one hand, so, and this is stainless steel, so the magnet won't hold on. Give me a couple seconds here. There, trusty vice grips. Both springs are on. You can see the top one here and the bottoms there. This is already tightened up. These two are tightened up. Got the O2 sensor connected. These are tightened up. They're not really, you're not supposed to really torque them down. The front one's tightened up. Let's put the pedal back on, and this is actually gonna go right on this bolt that is covered here, so that way you could retain your rear passenger pegs. All right, let's get the pedal back on here. While you're here, you may as well chase these threads, get rid of some of that old Loctite that was in there. You're not fixing the threads, you're basically just cleaning out the dried out Loctite on there. You can see this is going in pretty easy. Okay, we'll just back it out. The tool here doesn't fit. It hits the exhaust when you're doing so. A pair of pliers will work good. Little bit of air. and again on the other side. You see it goes in okay. Just give it a couple more turns and we'll be fine. There we go. Okay. I took off the original bolts, which are Torx like these, and I have some stainless steel hardware, which I think these are better because, I mean, I tried taking these off and you will strip them with your, I believe this is a T45, I believe, or whatever it is. Anyway, I've broken a couple of those bits, and I've yet to break one of these Allen head ones, so I'm just going to use these bolts. I did plug up this hole here with another Allen head stainless steel screw, so that'll be fine. And I put one on here when at one time I had forward controls on it. I bought a set of Harley Davidson forward controls, and they just didn't feel right. They somehow they're different. If I ever do floorboards on it, it would be like the heritage style boards that actually feel better. But the forward controls from Harley Davidson, I basically didn't like them, so I just went back and put the stock ones back on, and somebody wanted them and I sold them, so he's enjoying them, but I didn't like them on the Street Bob. So all right, let's put this pedal back in. Again, this is the factory bolt here. You could see it's a Torx, and this is what came off. I was going to use this, but I found this one here, which is an Allen head. It's a little bit longer. Just, you can see the difference here, maybe less than 1/4 of an inch. But where the bolt goes through, right here, it's not gonna, it'll go past this bracket here, and it's not gonna bind with anything. This doesn't move. This is actual frame right here. So I like using these Allen head ones better. They're a lot easier to maneuver. Unfortunately, the washer here won't go through here, so we'll just use that, and that's how long it is. So just put that on here right there. And where did I leave my wrench? Anyway, let's get the wrench over here. Here it is. It's much easier to do it this way. That way you could retain the actual passenger foot peg bracket, which holds the foot peg in place. The only thing different is this is going to be a little bit higher than the other one on the other side, because before they were in between both the exhausts, maybe like 1.5 inches farther down. But let's see right here, about right there. All right, let me tighten this up here and then we'll get back to it. All right, I got them all installed. Got the floorboard, or the what do you call this, brake lever bracket assembly, got that on. I cleaned up the exhaust here and got some of this stuff and a towel, so just kind of wiped your fingerprints off of it. And well, let's fire it up. Let's see how it's gonna sound. got this one here. My bad. There we go. It's nice. It got kind of sunny already. Nice for work on. They didn't have to put the tarp on or anything, you know, the roof cover. Or not the roof cover, one of those sunshade. Anyway, let's see how this thing is gonna run. Let's see what we got here. We're not in neutral. Now we are. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Warm up a little bit. I was told that we don't need to get a tuner, but I am going to tune it. I do have a tuner for it. I just want to see how it's going to sound, how it's going to work, but I don't hear any exhaust leaks or anything, so there it is, 2022 Street Bob, new exhaust on it. It's got these mini apes on it. Put those about a year ago. It's an awesome bike, and I have to say I'm liking that doing the one exhaust. So all right, well, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. Tell me what you think about this exhaust on it, and leave it down in the comments what you think about the install, how you would have done it, or what you would have done different. Let me know what you think, and we'll do it that way next time. All right, have a good rest of the weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you next time.